All right, everyone, thank you for coming out and listening to my speech on the 3 factors that may have caused the Salem witch trials.
Oh.
So, witchcraft has been a source of both interest and controversy for the past 1,000 years or so. And just as it has incited curiosity, also has incited the persecution of those accused of practicing it. Oftentimes, however, this persecution is just a means to an end, just as it was for the Salem witch trials themselves. While these trials occurred over 300 years ago, it is important to analyze the causes and benefiting parties, as this type of analysis can also be used for modern day times. As the nephew of an American history professor, I have sat through many lectures and discussions on the Salem witch trials and the causes of this event. And today I will share 3 significant factors that led to the Salem witch trials: religion, physiological factors, and also land. Religion, obviously, is one of the first factors. The Puritans had very strict religious beliefs and practices, and this caused immediate suspicion of any person, event, or action that were out of the ordinary. This hypersensitivity was also reflected in those who they chose to accuse of witchcraft as well. Secondly, the Puritans held a very firm belief in the devil. And according to historylist.org, the devil and the occult were often blamed for normal misfortunes such as sickness, crop failure, and also sexual deviancy, all 3 of which contributed to the cause of the Salem witch trials. Thirdly, witch hunting manuals such as the Malleus Maleficarum or the Witch's Hammer further enforced the religious persecution of anything out of the ordinary. This witch hunting manual provided the Puritans with a concrete set of instructions for the seeking out and destruction of those who were accused of practicing witchcraft. Beyond religious factors, there were also physiological factors that may have played a role in the Salem witch trials. In a paper for the journal Science by Linda Corporeal, ergot, a type of fungus which can be found in grains such as rye and wheat, both of which the Puritans ate a lot of, can cause hallucinations, intense and sporadic muscle spasms, and also vertigo, which may explain what the accusers claimed to see in regards to the witchcraft that was happening in Salem at the time. Furthermore, there may have been a type of brain inflammation called encephalitis lethargica, which is spread by birds and insects during that time. Lori Wynn Carlson stated in her book, A Fever in Salem, that some of the accusers showed signs of fever, behavioral changes, and rapid eye movements, which are all signs of encephalitis lethargica, which further points to the claim that the accusers saw some type of witchcraft in Salem. Beyond religious and physiological factors, the land grab that happened during the Salem witch trials cannot be ignored. It is important to remember that the redistribution of abandoned lands was a very common practice at this time, and those who were neighbors to the accused often had a better claim to the land that was abandoned, as it was physically touching. It is also important to analyze the distance between the town of Salem itself and the accused and the accusers. The accused tended to be closer to the town of Salem, which is a trade center, and the accusers themselves tended to be farther away. So this may have been a ploy of in a geographical sense, in attempts to get closer to the trade center in Salem. So today, we learned about the 3 factors that contributed to the Salem witch trials. While such horrific events should not be trivialized, it is important to understand and analyze why this event happened, as it relates to modern day times as well. If you look at the modern situation in Africa and the Middle East, you may be surprised to see similarities to the Salem witch trials in regards to the by any means aspect of it. All right, everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my speech. I hope you have a great night.